Lady and gents, we have another eye look coming at you with a different palette this time. Let's get started, shall we? To start our eyes out today, I'm using the Nubian by VIBESS, but this is what we're using today. Kind of going for, I guess last eye look was like sultry, but it was really simple. This is also really simple, but you know, I don't know how to explain it. I guess you'll see by the title when I think of it again. These don't have names, or they did and it had like a plastic covering and I threw that out. So I apologize, not really. Let's go ahead and take this top shade right here, brown, light brown beige shade. We're gonna kind of use that as our transition shade, but also kind of all over the eye. It's gonna be kind of like an all over eye look. And the last one, you kind of had like a lighter shade in the middle. I kind of just come up with these things, so let's just get started. Take that brown shade and again start. And for this one as well, I'm not gonna wing it out, but you know, you can if you want, do whatever you want. Start from the outer part of the eye, bring it in a little bit on the lid, start going into the crease, and make your way inward. Okay, after you have that, a little bit more, and start applying it on the eye. You don't have to go crazy, just kind of dust it all over. As you can tell, I like my brown shades, but you know, I love the nudes. Now, we're gonna take this darker brown right here. It's still a matte color. There is some shimmers in this palette, which we will use. And this time, start kind of on the lid, but again, towards the outer part of the eye. And then just start to blend it. Blending is your BFF, okay? And then leftover, whatever's left over on the brush, just go ahead, bring it in the crease, bring it inward on the eye. Now, we're going to take, what are we gonna take actually? So this is a shimmery shade. It kind of has like pinky mauvey undertones. So we're going to take this, it's a little darker. I just use my finger, you can use a brush, it's up to you. And again, this brush is the Morphe M518. So I'm going to start putting that where we just put that dark shade towards the outer part of the eye. Bring it up on the lid, just kind of make your way towards the middle. We're just covering the whole eye. No specific area, no cut creases going on, so just wherever. And then for the last part, well, not last part, but we're going to take this other shimmery shade right here. It's lighter, more iridescent, more of a champagne kind of color. And we're going to put that towards the inner part of the eye, just to give it a nice gradient transition from light to dark. It's simple. So if you're like, I don't like do makeup all the time, I don't know how to do makeup, well, you can do this. You can do anything. Should I turn this into a motivational speech? Because I will. I haven't even had my coffee yet. That's crazy. I'm sweating though, it's hot as shit. Perfect. Nice little, just a moment, okay? Now we're gonna take the Morphe M431 and this is for under the eye. What I'm gonna do is take that dark brown that we used for the outer part of the eye and put it underneath. Starting at the outer part and just bringing it in. To blend that out even further, we're going to take the Morphe M518, our transition shade, the very first shade we used. Sorry, there's a lot going on in my hands. Just to blend that out further under the eye. Now, I've used this many times. We're going to take ColourPop's Super Shock Cheek Flexitarian highlight, and we're going to place that on the inner corner of the eye and on the brow bone. Okay, it's a moment. For lashes today, I'm using House of Lashes Iris Lash. It's just a natural lash, and that's what we're going to be using today. I have my Duo. I just apply with tweezers, but you can have, there's actual applicators, lash applicators that you can use. And a little bit of glue goes a long way, okay? So don't be packing that shit on because it's just going to get gunky over your lash. We're going to let that dry for about 30 seconds, and then we'll apply. I do have to cut my lashes a lot because if usually they're longer and they like just hang off my eyes and like make my eyes look droopy. So I did cut just a little bit off the ends, but you know, if you have nice, ow, I just hurt myself. If you guys have like nice huge eyes, then you're good to go. You don't have to make any adjustments. I love these. They're nice, natural, fluffy. They're there, you can see them, but it's like, is she blessed? Or actually no, you can kind of tell, right? My mascara that I've been using and loving is L'Oreal's Voluminous Original. I just get this at Target. You can get it at any drugstore, I believe. I wipe off, usually if I'm just putting it on my natural lashes. I do have long natural lashes, so I kind of wipe off a little bit when it's brand new. I'll wipe off a little bit of the excess. I'll blend these with my natural lashes. And then I'll just put just a little bit on the bottom lash. I have really long bottom lashes too. This isn't waterproof, which I kind of wish it was, because sometimes if I'm looking down a lot, it just transfers to on the bottom part of my eye. To blend this out further and make it look, you know, not so disconnected from your natural lash, we're going to take NYX Suede Lip Liner. Just hit the upper waterline of your lashes. This is a MAC, I think 283. Okay, so these are the options: 283, 263. A little tiny like liner brush, but I use it for this purpose. So I'm going to take kind of a mixture of the dark brown and this super duper dark brown, almost black shadow. I'll hit the waterline over here, connecting the lash so it doesn't look crazy. Okay, so I'm going to do the other eye and I'll be right back for the labios. That is donezo. Now for lips. Today, our products are NYX. Oh, that wasn't Suede. For my eyes I did. It was Cold Brew. I'm sorry. Suede is like the type of liner it is. Yes, this was Cold Brew that I used for my waterline. This is London by NYX, and I'm using that as my liner and kind of like lip color as well. I'm not going to put lipstick. I'm going to put gloss. Great, fantastic. Love this liner. Now we're going to go in with Anastasia's Gloss Undressed. I used this in my last one. I love it. And then to finish it off, I'm going to use the Dose of Colors Desi Katie collection, or Dozen Katie collab they did with Dose of Colors the most. It's like an iridescent shimmery white. They have white and gold. I'm using the white one. I want to kind of call this look like champagne. I want to say champagne pop, but that's actually the highlight I'm using today. Ready to serve looks, ready to take on the day. I hope you enjoyed it. It was simple, easy. If you're a beginner, you can totally do this. That is that. So thank you for so much. Did I have a stroke? So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment if you want. You know, I like to see those too. And I will see you in my next video.